Hi, my name is David Disraeli. I'm a financial advisor and I was the victim of credit card fraud and identity theft. And I want to tell you my story. It started out with a simple text from my bank saying, "We've declined to purchase at CVS Pharmacy where I shop." And a few minutes later, I got a phone call from them. My first instinct was to call them, but the phone rang before I had a chance to call them. And the gentleman said that someone had my card and asked if I was in Arizona, and I said, "No, I'm in Austin." He said, "Well, we need to shut down your card, but first I need to authenticate you." And he started asking me for information, which I know you're not supposed to give. So I was very hesitant. He said, "I understand. Do you want your social security number?" And I said, "No, that's okay." He said, "You want the full card number that ends in 6000, whatever?" And I said, "No, I don't need that, but you're calling from a number I don't recognize." And he said, "Do you want me to call from the main number?" And I said, "Yes." A few minutes later, I got a call from my bank, from their phone number, their caller ID. He said he needed to send me a one-time passcode via text. And I said, "Fine." A few seconds later, my phone goes off. I had a text from the bank using their short code, along with all the other texts they've been sending me, and I read it to him. That convinced me that it was actually the bank and not a criminal. He proceeded to get all the information he needed from me in order to use my card. It took about 15 minutes. He said he cleared out all the pending charges. He canceled the card. He was going to overnight me a brand new one. It sounded very legitimate, and I had no reason to question him at that point. I'll also add that while I was on the phone with him, I used my landline to call the phone number that he called me from originally, and he answered it. And I figured if he was a crook, he wouldn't be answering his own phone or giving it out. As soon as I hung up with him after this ended, I called that number back and it was disconnected. I called my bank. They said that it was not him. My card was still active. And then one after the other, charges in the amount of $80 kept adding up until it reached my limit. Fortunately, they credited me back all those charges within 3 business days. So the reason I'm telling you this is if I could be defrauded, knowing what I know about the financial system, that means anybody can. So I signed up with ID Shield, which I'm going to show you a video about in a second, to protect myself. Because if he had my cell phone and my credit card number, I had to ask, what else did he have? So I hope you'll take this matter seriously. Give me a call if you have any questions.
Identity theft is frustrating. With major data breaches exposing more and more personal and private data, you may have already dealt with email and social media hacks, stolen credit cards, and other violations. Theft of your personal data is shocking and can be debilitating. Get help monitoring your most important data. For about the cost of a movie ticket, ID Shield protects your identity from every angle by watching your credit reports and scanning the dark web and alerting you of any changes or potential misuse of your personal data. Our monitoring services provide full-service support, alerting you if any discrepancies in your personal data are found, notifying you if your info is used in new applications, warning you of any privacy concerns with your social media accounts, and informing you if a sex offender moves into your neighborhood. If your identity is stolen, our investigators are dedicated to restoring it to its pre-theft status by working with you one-on-one, doing whatever it takes for as long as it takes to restore your identity with our unlimited service guarantee, and protecting you and your privacy with coverage of up to $1 million on any cost you may incur as a result of identity theft. We provide peace of mind so you can begin thriving. Take control of your privacy with ID Shield. Sign up today.